Hello. Hello.
Hello everyone!
everyone.
Hello and welcome to our Shaolin Talks.
Yeah, today we've got quite an interesting topic because probably most of you are aware that this week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and this year's focus of the Mental Health Awareness Week is kindness. But there's lots of things we obviously can explore on improving our mental health. Mental health is quite a broad term as well, and yeah, we would like to today, in this talk, to explore a bit our emotions, how we can calm our emotions, a bit of what mental health is and how we define this, and how people can be affected by it. Yeah, and that's what we want to explore today. And we've got some suggestions and some tips for you if you struggle yourself, or if you want to advise other people, help other people, be kind to other people. We've got some tips for you as well, how you can see triggers, you can see symptoms, and obviously you can give advice. Yeah. So that's basically what we're talking about today. And I think maybe we just should start what we understand of mental health. Yeah, because it's such a broad topic. I mean, it's talked about everywhere.
Yeah, at the moment it's a very much a strong topic because everyone, it seems at the moment, is experiencing some form, well, not everybody, but they say it's 1 in 6 people will experience some form of mental health, and 1 in 6 adults, and it's also affecting, statistics are proven that at the moment it's rising. So this is why there's so much attention being focused on mental health. It's so important to understand why people are suffering from mental health issues, and how you can help yourself and how you can help other people if you see someone struggling, what you can do. So this week has been great. I mean, you've heard on the radio, I've had some wonderful advice on the radio. There was a chap on, and he was talking about how everyone messes up. Everyone messes up. We're hearing about other people's problems, and how not everyone's perfect, and people make mistakes, and that's okay, and you're not on your own. And I think that's the main thing, is to remember, like,
We're all humans.
we're human beings, and you're not alone. So if you are going through difficult times and you're struggling, everybody's struggling, and at some point in your life you will struggle because you're a human being, but you must understand that you're not on your own, you're not alone, and you can just you don't have to isolate yourself. You can reach out to other people because they have been in similar situations, so they've got some really great advice, and they can help support you and get you through these difficult times.
Yeah. And sometimes it's also if it's not like a big problem, but I mean, I don't know, for example, I think last week if you feel yourself a bit down, or you suddenly get a bit overwhelmed, and you all of a sudden it's like, I can't deal with this is all going too much, and so on. And I mean, I personally had two people there that just kind of saw that I was a bit in a kind of like desperate moment, and all they did was just kind of be really positive and be really nice, and then it kind of affected me again, and then it's like you kind of overcome it. So it's not like, sometimes it's also really little things that start things off, So I mean, you sometimes also have a look around you, who's around you, if someone, I mean, as also people cope with things differently. Some people want to be left alone, others appreciate it if you say something, or if you kind of, I don't know, address them.
I think it's like also that there's so mental health affects a wide range of people, so from youngsters, from children, all the way through to adults. And if you yourself are suffering with something like that, you know, it can be a wide range. So maybe you're feeling anxious, or maybe you're feeling low, like Janine said, or depressed or down, or however you want to label it. But you just probably might not just feel right in yourself. And there's lots of different techniques which we're going to go through today. We're going to give you some advice on different things that you might not have looked at before, things that you can try to help lift you out of this space that you're in at the moment. And if you are in that space, or you know, personally, if you are in that space, you can give yourself permission to be where you're at. It's okay, you know, it's okay to be where you're at right now. And also to understand that it will pass. You will get through that. You will get through it. You know, nothing ever stays the same in life. Things are always changing. If you look outside in nature, you see things are always changing. Things are always adapting and moving. And we're exactly the same as that. We follow nature and we follow that. We're a part of that. So these times they will change. Like this virus at the moment, it's going to change. It will change. It will pass.
And something else will come along.
So we just have to relax in those times and find ways to be positive. And if you yourself are feeling good and you want to support somebody, and you know somebody who's going through that difficult time, how you can help them. Maybe just by even just listening, you know?
Yeah, listening is quite a good thing. So, I think sometimes, I mean, it's quite it's quite good, because I know sometimes people do listen and they want to give you advice, right, straight away. So, but sometimes you don't need that, you know. I know this myself. Sometimes I just want to kind of talk and unload my day or whatever.
Talking therapy is a really important.
So if, let's say I had a really, really stressful day, I just want to come home and talk about it, but I don't want to hear any advice.
That's very honest, Janine.
No, but
I don't hear your voice. I just want to
But then, it's like, obviously, one partner comes and goes like, oh, it's one of these again. You don't want any advice. No.
Yeah, but the thing is when you are going through something like that, you know, I think the last thing you want to hear is someone telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And so sometimes just talking and being able to express yourself and what you're feeling is really important. Like, you've got lots of talking therapies like counselling and things. That's what they're meant for. They're meant for you to help to move those emotions that are stuck inside. You can't express them. You can get them out in different ways, and talking is one method. Maybe you can.
Sometimes what also happens when you talk to someone and you just let it all out, tell everyone what happened, or that specific person. Sometimes what also happens in your mind is you start giving yourself advice, or you start kind of thinking about
processing it.
Like while you're doing it, you think like, oh yeah, this is what I need to do next. And no one actually does need to give you advice, but you had to talk it out loud or write it down or whatever, and then to basically come to this process to go like, this is my next step. This is what I have to do.
Your body is actually quite an amazing thing. Your body and your mind is really an amazing tool. It has the ability to heal itself. So you will naturally, instinctively know what to do. But sometimes we just get stuck in these places that are quite dark, and we're unable to see out of the situation. And then there's other things, you know, if you see somebody like that, you can help them by encouraging them in different ways. So encourage them, maybe if they're feeling very uptight and very stressed and they find it difficult to calm down, you can encourage them to do relaxation techniques or meditation or breathing, or even like massage techniques. They help to move the energy in the body, they help to move the chi, or even things like looking after your body or exercising, that moves the energy in the body, or a change of environment, getting them out of the house, walking around in nature, or just a change of focus would be really great for them. Change of scenery, And also, sometimes your mind gets stuck in a place and you can't really can't see out of it. So sometimes to focus the mind on something helps to distract it away from maybe thoughts that are going round and round in the head all the time. So
it's a bit like when you do this. It's quite a good tip, I think. If you you're basically thinking about you're worrying, all your worries are it's all the same thing, yeah. So what you need to do is do something completely different, right? Which has nothing to do with what you're thinking about.
You want to focus your mind on something else.
Go completely in a different direction, because then when you come back to your thoughts that you had before, you see them in a different light as well. You see them from a different perspective.
And also, you can, if you see somebody who's struggling in those situations, you can try and encourage them to do something that they really enjoy. You know, that will really help to lift them out of their mood. And also, if sometimes people who are in those places, they turn to other things that are not so good for them to help.
Or drinking,
like alcohol, things like that, drugs and things that will help them to not feel try to prevent them from feeling what they're feeling.
Yeah.
So if you see somebody like that, you can encourage them to stay away from alcohol and drugs and things like that.
Yeah.
Maybe channel them in a different direction and help them maybe to refocus and find something else to focus on.
Yeah.
Maybe simple things like, at the moment it's really difficult because you're in a different routine. You know, you're working from home, maybe your kids are running around everywhere, driving dogs, cats, kids, you know, and you're trying to work and probably having financial difficulties, and all these kind of things are piling on top of you. But I think a really simple thing is if you plan your day. So at the moment you feel like you're out of control. So if you find ways to give yourself control, which is like maybe planning your day properly. Maybe you know, you're going to do meditation in the morning. You know, make sure that you work during these times and you get plenty of sleep. That you're going to take time to cook yourself a really good, nutritious meal. You go to bed early and you structure your day. It gives you a small amount of control in the craziness, out of control situation that's happening at the moment. And if you see somebody struggling like that, you can offer to help them to plan their day. That's can be quite a nice thing to do.
Yeah. Although on the other hand, sometimes you need to be a bit careful with not to overload your day. You know, because when you can plan and you can put everything in there what you want to do, and you get one thing done, and then you come into another cycle where you go like, oh my god, it's like that doesn't work. So take it light on these planning as well. Don't try to do more than you actually can achieve. You know.
Be kind to, you know, when you're talking about
yourself.
you're talking about being kind to other people and stuff. But try to be kind to yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Obviously, you want to give yourself focus, and sometimes if you put too much pressure to achieve things all of the time, you make yourself super stressed, especially when you can't achieve those goals. Then you're going to stress yourself out even more. So
you cannot, even if you also just realize, you might have had this on your plan, or this was all the things you wanted to do today, and you take like one or two or three. So don't worry too much about. It's always another day. There's always another day where you can do it. So it's not the end of the world.
and sometimes, like if you're a young person out there, you know, and you're experiencing difficult times, like troubles with your thoughts and things like that, maybe there's a lot of stuff happening on the internet with internet bullying and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If you're experiencing that, then don't keep it to yourself. Go and tell somebody. Tell your parents or tell a teacher or tell somebody that you trust in authority that can really help you, because you don't have to go through anything like that on your own. And that sort of stuff shouldn't be happening. So you need to go out there and tell people that that's happening. And also, you have to think about it from this point of view. If you are experiencing that and you don't say anything, what happens if somebody else is experiencing it as well? They might be going through exactly the same thing as you, so you're going to help them. By speaking out and expressing that this is going on, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping other people as well at the same time. who might be experiencing something similar to you.
Exactly. Or someone already been through this, and they can give you exact advice what to do.
We have this thing called at the moment we are working with the police because they experience a lot of is it like a hate crime? Yeah, like hate crime against different community groups because of the coronavirus and things like that. So we're part of a third-party referral team where if you are experiencing anything like that, you can come to the temple and you can come and tell us, and then we can help to resolve the situation, inform.
Yeah, or refer you to the right person.
Help you deal with things that are happening like that. So there are lots of places you can go to.
You're not alone, isn't it? You're never alone with anything you have, I think. It's like, even if you have like I think anything that feels a bit weird, uncomfortable.
I know I have. Many times I feel like
anything
that.
where you feel weird or uncomfortable, just get it out there. I mean, talk to someone, or like a friend, or someone who knows that listens. And then you're probably never ever the only person in the world that experiences. So there's probably always at least one more. Yeah. So
many people out there who are struggling.
So you're never ever alone.
Yeah.
And I mean, in nowadays world, we're so connected. You know, we're so connected. Like this, you can speak to people from all over the world. And yeah, so
I think another thing is that sometimes if I feel low or if I feel down, I think that the best thing to do is to stay positive and try not to focus on things that are too negative. Like if you're watching the news all the time, news is it's interesting because it keeps you informed, but if you're watching it constantly, it's very negative. So I would stay away from things like that are just encourage you to think negatively or seeing the dark side in things. You need to bring your mind to a lighter place.
Flip it around.
Yeah, to a lighter place. Be around people that are encouraging for you, that support you, and and give you happiness and light in your life.
Another thing you could do, which I think really helps as well. Take like 5 minutes of your day and look at what you've got. You know, look at what you can be thankful for, what you have, and it doesn't need to be many things you need to write down, just a few. And if you do this every day, you can fill a whole book of what you appreciate in life. You know, that you're here, that you have your parents, or that you have friends, or that someone smiled at you today, or you had a nice chat with someone, or something at work went well. So there's really little things you can write down, or I think if you write it down, it's quite nice. Or even if you talk to someone that will also listen to you appreciating things, that really also can help you. And if you look back, you will see that there's a whole list of things that actually makes life worth living.
Yeah. And if you're experiencing like thoughts that are negative, like coming constantly, you can write down like positive affirmations, so things that remind you how wonderful you are. You know, if you're feeling not like that inside yourself, you need to keep reminding yourself positive thoughts and positive affirmations, and write them anywhere. You can write them on the mirror when you wake up in the morning. You know, I am amazing, I'm beautiful, I am, all those things. You can put them on the mirror and remind yourself that you are those things, and you are a perfect human being, and you are loved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we can sum it up what we just did, and maybe also sum up our best tips as well. So obviously, one big thing is you're never alone.
You can always reach out to people.
You're never alone. Reach out to people. If you're someone reached out to you, listen.
Take time to listen.
change your perspective, your environment, your surroundings. So kind of remove yourself a bit from what's worrying you, what's causing your struggles. Remove yourself a bit from this, even by switching off the TV, going outside,
trying something new, refocusing your mind.
Spend time with something you like doing, go outside, things like that. And be grateful, and also be kind to yourself and be kind to others.
Yeah. And realize that you are loved.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back again next Saturday with a new topic for you to listen to. If you've got any comments about today, anything you want to chat about, you can write down in the comments below, and we can answer them for you. We're also going to put a few links on below this video, and let you know places that you can go to, websites that you can follow if you need to. And look forward to seeing you next time.
Okay, enjoy your Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.